For this video, I'm going to show Azure Active Directory authentication, so like role-based access control, but specifically like storage accounts, just as an example. So go to Active Directory, Azure, and go to users, and let's create a new one, and we'll call it storage user. And let me create the password. And you're going to have to change the password later, but it's fine. Everything else is good. Create it and let's go to it. So here's the ID, also just like the name of it. Copy it, I'm going to just put it here to save. And if I want this user to actually be able to access the storage account, I have to give him permissions to do that. So let's do that now. Let's just duplicate. I'm going to go to storage count. This is just one I created for other videos. And you go to access control, IAM, and you want to add a role assignment, you can just click add here, add role assignment. And you want the reader one. And who are we adding? So we say the user, we gotta select who. And this one, storage user, click select. And then do review and assign, same thing. And now it's added it. And you can see here, it's a reader. So reader, could access resources in the storage account, but can't delete anything. But storage accounts have like blob containers, other things in it, so we're actually going to need another role assignment. And this is going to be at the storage level, so we go down. So we don't want storage account, we want storage blob. So let's say we only want them to be a reader, storage blob data reader. So that's at the container level. And the original reader was just for all resources. And if you want to be more granular than just normal reader, we could have done storage account contributor, but I guess it's not a storage account reader. So maybe that's best. Anyway, we could do storage blob data reader. Next, assign it to thing, storage user select, and review and assign. Here it is, reader, storage blob data reader. So now let's log into the Storage Explorer, and that's what we're going to use this for. So anyway, we're trying to connect the account, so use another account and put in, this that you saved for that user. Put in the password that you made for it. And, and now you put in that password again, and you have to update it because it's a new user. Sign in, and it's done, and we're signed in. So anyway, see here, there's a storage user. So this is my subscription, but we don't want that. We can just let's refresh it. Okay, here it is. No, wait. To make it easier to know the difference, I'm going to remove this, actually. Whoops. And Okay. Okay, so now we have that. And do you see that we only have this storage account, which is in my subscription here? We only have access to the storage account that we said, this one. But I actually have a different one, this one, for the Cloud Shell. So that's how you know it's working, because we only gave access to this one. And we did that, by access control here. So let's check if the permission that we put worked, that we said you only have read access. So let's go to our cloud containers, data, so I have this one. So I should be able to open it, just read. Okay, there it is. But if I try to delete it, it's not going to work. It failed and says use Azure Active Directory Discovery. So anyway, it doesn't work because we're only at the reader role. And let's just see, like, if we had file shares, we're unable to do it because we don't have permission. So that's Active Directory authentication using for a storage account. As you can see, we only have Bob data reader and normal reader access.